welcome back to This Book Belongs to Pam, and welcome to Bookmas Day 2. Last night, I ended up reading a little bit more of Winter's Orbit before I fell asleep. And I made it to page 278. I'm really into it now. There was one scene where I was like, that feels a little bit forced, or I feel like I need a little bit more dialogue between the characters before that happened. But it's fine. I can forgive that part. I like the premise that we have. I like our characters individually. I do like them together. My only gripe is that I need a little bit more conversation between them. I need them to talk a little bit more. Misunderstanding is quite a big part of their current dynamic, and I need them to start talking so that their relationship can move forward a little bit. But other than that, I'm enjoying the plot. I'm really curious about who is the person causing all this trouble behind the scenes. And yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna finish that today. I do have to edit yesterday's vlog first, and then I have work. But before we actually properly start the day, I am going to spin my bookmas I'm gonna spin my bookmas advent calendar so we can find out what is our challenge for today. I have the calendar here. Let me try and get this focus. Okay, let us spin. Okay, so for today's calendar, it says I have to watch a holiday movie, and I am so down to watch a holiday movie. So I'm gonna try and figure that out later, which one we're gonna watch. This is definitely a nighttime activity. And I shall start my day. And I'll chat with you a little bit later. I need to do a little bit more work first. See ya.
3 hours later.
I just finished editing Bookmas Day 1, and it's 4 p.m. Granted, I did have work, so I was working throughout the day as well, so it took a while, but this definitely tells me that I need to definitely wake up early. I woke up quite late today. Need to wake up early. Anyway, I have quite a bit still that I want to do today. Obviously, we have the watch a holiday movie challenge. I'm gonna do that later tonight. But I also want to decorate my bookshelves. I'm not gonna go too crazy. I don't have any more Christmas decor left. I try to buy a few Christmas decoration every year so that later on I'll have more. I don't want to bulk buy a lot. So for my bookshelves, I have something simple planned to add some cheer to it. I do have my fairy lights beside my bookshelf, so that's always a good thing. But now I'm just gonna eat some Jollibee. Let me show you. I'm eating some Jollibee. It doesn't look so appetizing because I removed it from the takeout container. Oop, hello. I just have chicken joy, jolly spaghetti, and obviously the gravy. And I'm gonna catch up on some bookmas videos that just came out yesterday. Hello. I have not done a good job at vlogging today. The first day of bookmas is up. I've been playing Baldur's Gate with Nico and my sisters, and by playing, I mean I'm just following them along. But it's quite fun, interesting. But I need to do some things today. I'm almost done with Winter's Orbit. I think I have like 5 pages left. I'll finish it right after this thing that I want to do, which is to decorate my bookshelf. So I have these bookshelves, and I want to add a little bit of something to it. I don't need it to be super fancy. I have my fairy lights over there, so that's kind of giving the festive vibes already, but I wanted to add something more. So I got ribbons. I've loved using ribbons during the festive season. My Christmas tree, which you're gonna see later, has ribbons on it. So I thought I could add some ribbons into my shelves. I was thinking I could wrap some books with some ribbons and have the tail of the ribbon flowing. I think I could do it at the top shelves and then somewhere here in the middle, perhaps, like random sections of books. I'm not sure yet, but that is the goal. That is the plan. I'm gonna try it out. I have 3 colors, so I have this sort of like muted green, and then I have a cream off-white, and of course I have a red ribbon. So I'm just gonna try all of those now and see what I come up with. Hopefully it's good. But yeah, so cue the time lapse.
Santa, won't you listen to me? I got a feeling that you just might agree. You know I haven't been good, but have I been so bad? Gotta have a gift for me too in that bag. Santa, won't you let me explain? I thought these rules of yours were just fun and games, so I'm a little bit naughty, maybe not very nice, but there must be a gift for me in that bag tonight. Oh, come on, let me take a quick peek inside. That old bag of yours, what you trying to hide? A box of chocolates or perhaps a big screen TV?
I did it! I like how it turned out. It's very subtle. You have the 2 ribbons in here that are kind of flowing down. I wrapped it around the books at the top, same one for the other side, and then I just sprinkled a bunch of smaller ribbons throughout. It's very subtle, and I ran out of the red ribbon. This is the last one. But I really liked how it turned out. I think it adds some, something different to my bookshelf, but it doesn't stop me from getting to my books. It looks great with the fairy lights and all. So yeah, I think this will do for now. Maybe next year I'm gonna add something at the top. I'm thinking actually I want to add like a Christmas village at the top, but I want like those vintage looking Christmas villages that are very detailed. I need to hunt for those, but for now this will do. I have it up to the bottom of the shelves, and yeah, that is my bookshelf Christmas decoration. I finished reading Winter's Orbit by Everina Maxwell, and it was good. It was okay. I definitely had more fun in the first like 60% of the book than the last 40%. I kind of knew where it was gonna go in terms of like what happened to Jainan in his past and who the mastermind behind everything was. I had a hunch and I wasn't completely surprised by things. I think the thing that I didn't super enjoy towards the end was the action scenes are a little bit hard to follow in a sense that it was kind of confusing. I think I'm pretty good at reading action scenes because I read a lot of fantasy. But this one, I get confused about what they're doing, like the actual physical things that they're doing. I think it was just because of how it was written, like the sequence of the specific steps, specific things that they were doing was kind of confusing to me. It was a fun book. It wasn't like anything outstanding. I liked the different premise, and I actually liked how they talked about, what happened in Jainan's past marriage. We kind of had crumbs in the beginning of the book, and I knew it was gonna lead to something that had happened in the past, and it was all revealed in the end, and I thought it was cute. It was cute. It was fun to read. I think I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars. So that is Winter's Orbit, and I am finally just 3 books left in my 12 Friends 12 Recs challenge. So now I have to pick a new book. I haven't really decided what to read next. I have a couple of ideas. I could start Priority of the Orange Tree. could like kind of get a feel for it. Maybe read a couple of chapters and see if I can realistically finish it within the month, because I don't want to start it if I can't finish it within the month. So maybe I'll get a feel for that, but that's gonna be for tomorrow. I think it's about time to start reading my Christmas books. I have one on Kindle. I might start reading that and see how I feel, just to break up all of the fantasy books that I've been reading. Yeah. Now, I have one last thing left to do before I close off this vlog, and that is to watch a holiday movie. I haven't decided yet, so I'm gonna scroll through Netflix or HBO, whatever I have, and see what I want to watch. I think I've decided to watch the new Chad Michael Murray Christmas movie, just because I want something kind of funny and cheesy. So I'm gonna be watching The Very Gentleman. So this one says, a dancer, Britt Robertson, falls for a dashing carpenter, Chad Michael Murray, after recruiting him for a festival all-male revue in this holiday rom-com. Sounds like a funny time. And Chad Michael Murray, need I say more?
No, of course, we want to keep an eye out.
Hi everyone. As you can see, I'm in bed now. I am about to go to sleep. I think I'm just gonna finish watching Gavin Reads It All's new vlog, which is like a week in a life of a full-time booktuber. I always love his videos, especially his like weekly vlogs. So I think I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna call it a day. I know today wasn't the most exciting. I was just at home. I had work. It wasn't really super eventful, but tomorrow I might drop by Fully Book. Drop by the bookstore and see what's new, or essentially just an excuse to look at more books. But I might do that. So I shall see you tomorrow for day 3 of Bookmas. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and good night. See you in the next one.